Brian said he's going to handle all the moving stuff for us.
I did say
next
that.
week,
Yeah, verbatim.
so that I can come play WotC instead.
That is what I said. Good luck.
Porygon!
What? Draw turn.
That's not fighting type.
Doesn't have to be.
Is Porygon 2 weak to fighting?
Probably. Yeah, probably.
Probably.
Probs. Wait, I don't know why I dropped that one. That was a bad idea.
Buff is going to donk it.
Buff it could donk it. Ah, man.
Thank you, I love you.
Yeah. I gotta show you the thing.
Oh, sick, you found one.
What's this?
He's running it! Don't worry. Your secret's safe with me. There's some spice over here.
That's right.
Oh my god. Called the East India Company. This dude's trading. You missed the real spice, but yes, it is Porygon. What could be better than Porygon? A trainer you haven't played against you, probably.
Oh?
Yeah.
Most people, probably.
I wonder how it would interact with your deck.
This way, when he says you pay the one, I don't know if I like that.
I might need to.
That'd be weird. It'd be weird.
You said you got a big flood of people.
Sorry, deck check.
I didn't
how it goes.
reply. I saw the message. I just figured I'd let Travis get to it during his hours today.
Okay.
But if there's an influx, we should all chat when he gets here and try to
Yeah.
preempt some planning.
Yeah, we can do that.
How many? When you knew Interesting.
Unclear what the pricing is based on that.
We didn't like.
I am going to attempt to eat, so I will do all the shuffling stuff so you can play the game in a second.
I have to
Does that
open
work for you?
this door.
Is that your
Do I need to open
Yeah,
this
so
door?
I'll shuffle first, and then I'll let you cut if you want before I draw.
I'm sensitive.
Current
Oh
year,
shoot, I
think
should put these in.
yes.
Okay. Yeah, that's how that works.
That's the choice we do.
Same for my two.
We're good.
Ew, stop it.
That's all new forms.
No. I think we have.
You know what I needed to mimic a fraction of your power? I had to comp for that.
And we got
All of them together. If there's no Travis, we're going to extend. We should.
Can be a weird
yeah. So it starts with the old.
Can I
and
look
then,
up something?
So we got
Sure.
another
What you looking up?
session full of
card.
Yeah. So we have
Like
15
the text on Machamp?
which is-
No. That's punch and that's kick.
Oh, are you looking at my cards?
Technically, that's punch and that's keep you.
Are you looking up the Zero
Some of
line?
this percentage.
I can tell you what it is.
Yeah,
They're weird. They're really weird.
Filtered by the whole
Yeah, I know.
sign-up situation.
That's why I want to. I want the
I only
water.
have to
Oh,
worry
he's
about
good. So we'll just put our.
The first attack is absolutely hilarious.
Yeah, and we still only have
Huh?
Jolt.
Where's the Machamp?
I think we have
There it is.
19-year-olds that found it. Those are the youngest that we've got.
Game session.
Okay, so bench doesn't
Make flyers or
matter.
have copies or something and say, like, we're gonna start down like every 6 months.
Oh, you're talking about mine or whatever? What do you mean bench?
Bench doesn't matter. Good.
This will definitely start to fill it. Perhaps that aren't firing. Yeah. Short term.
Yeah, I feel bad that Wednesday is canceled because we only have like 1 or 2 people that sign up. And this past week, it was,
Bench doesn't matter?
Devin ended up canceling.
You've confused me.
So Giovanni's Machamp, the knockout protection is no matter where it is. So if I can shut it off and then pull it in,
He's got like,
then it would be fine. Like Igglybuff would stop working on it the moment if it becomes active.
Yep.
So I can do that.
Yeah.
I
imagine, like he came to, like the opening night, but a lot of people are saying like Saturdays, Sundays, Wednesdays, Tuesdays, are also open, but probably the least.
Yeah. So I think Saturday is when everything's firing. What time is it?
Drop return.
5.
So once during my turn, I can.
We can make it happen. I mean, it's basically like right now.
I mean, just need one to be.
Can't be used at this.
Again, we want to more permanently situated too. How much you sacrifices from it? No, this is all good news, bro. We can fill all those slots. I honestly think if the cadence starts, if they're comfortable being here during all those times, make it kind of an exclusive thing.
I think it works out because, like, even though, like, Tuesdays are so I started working at ballet on Tuesdays, but that only lasts for like another month. And then I can.
So that'll be our, now you
That
said
was
that
you
was like,
said?
you like the weekend slot better, so that'll be our kind of our last slot.
All I can do is that.
But like Wednesdays, I think like are still good. I'm still gonna offer it to people because we still have a lot of people that
You said Thursday was like,
I can't really care at all.
He's fruiting.
Thursdays, like, it's fine when I don't have class.
Did you read the Machamp attacks?
Like, I don't have classes.
They're goofy. They're goofy, dude. Goofy and sloppy.
So like
do that in
during
a second.
summertime when like school's out, like that would be great.
you could always put it on, like when you, upcoming week, if you put it on the voting,
Yeah.
it'd be fine.
Yeah, and see if it like fills
It's
up.
just Josh here on Thursday, and then we do Legacy at 7:30, but that's like 2 to
Yeah.
pretty
It's I would probably run it from like same as Tuesdays or Wednesdays, which is 6 to 8. But like the 3-hour sessions have been really working out super well. Because like we always end 10 minutes on the dot.
Oh, man, that's
But
stupid.
it's like a good opportunity for everybody to chit chat afterwards, and they always end up spending like that 10 minutes.
Should have played one more card.
Great. We've got
Berry and attached, double berry, office salesman.
So we've got 4 signups for next Wednesday.
So maybe, yeah, maybe it becomes like people play with their
I think the more people see it, the more they're gonna
that factor will be, I think that snowball will build.
10 damage
But
plus
again,
10.
if we, I have no problem keeping this light, and not everybody that signed up
It would be 20.
can come to everything, so I think the one shot opportunity for people to pop in and play is really great.
people are super hyped for actual like campaigns. So, like,
I would actually like to, while we're in a small company, I would think that the best thing to do with that
They're
is
Crow
to
Valley.
like offer those signups to people that have shown up to a lot of the one shots to sort
I
of
think
say you
it's
should.
one of those things where like I will offer it to
Yeah.
people.
We can keep that running on the down low. We can just like, you graduate into.
You have been promoted.
Yeah.
No, it's not like a you complain. It's an us observation.
Yeah, and again,
Because we're both geeking,
we're
we're
not really
both
trying to punish
using
lack of
search
attendance, but I think the
supporters.
one shot, people should take advantage of the one
That
shot.
was not a
more
hurry
than
up.
that, to kind of get like skill. If they want to jump to the campaign, we do that.
This is gouge. It does 10 damage.
With the kids, something that might be more palatable. I don't. This is not how I would do it, but like
I choose one of the
parents are used to
Pokemon.
like
It does 10 damage. for
doing
each
like
energy
you gotta
attached
come,
to
you gotta be here every
my
week.
weakness and resistance.
Like every Saturday at this time, you pay for like $50 for like a year or something.
I think like it's kind of like a gym membership. You've already paid for it, and once you've already paid for it, you don't have to fill that.
Put a gold there.
So yeah, I mean the adults, we kind of already got through the.
No, yep.
Just because I knew you said it was weird.
It is weird.
How long have we been? It's only been like a month.
He's got a focus band on him.
Yeah.
This is how I figured it.
Paralyzed.
Isn't that crazy? No,
The second one's a good one.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would never do that first attack. The second one's kind of nutty.
You know when you do the first attack when you have nothing to lose but the game?
Yeah. Yeah.
When you're
When
losing
it's like
the game.
one prize to one prize, and you're like,
Or you're just that behind. You're like, well, no. It's honestly it's an attack that
I think also
you would use more than you would think. I feel like.
inside here that got it circulating.
I'm trying to think.
That's what I've been doing. But Thursday,
Such a weird dilemma. It's like
yeah.
Kind of
Every Thursday I'll post
Porygon being here
and it's been getting
for your Machamps, and then for it being there for my Machamps is a very strange dynamic.
yeah.
There's a lot of people that haven't been showing up.
Yeah, it's weird though.
They're also popping into that discussion.
We'll do that.
That also shows like, oh, they're like actually thinking about this stuff, you know.
All right.
Yeah.
I had some people on April 1st be like, is this real?
Beacon, my friend.
I posted it, and then Travis shared it, and then 3 posted about it.
I kept saying, D&D, April 1st.
That was off the top too.
I'm gonna need an English translation here.
That's fine.
I'm not unfamiliar with the card, but
I remember all the attacks at this point, so
you have Dragon, which does that require damage or not?
nope. It's pull from the bench, deal 20 to the new active. Second one is flip 4 coins 30 times each head.
Okay, so
And,
that's basically my biggest attack.
so I know
and ability is no secondary effects.
No secondary effects. Okay, immunity, right. That's gonna matter a lot this game. I mean, it could with Headlock.
Start Crobat. 20 to file. And
I could come in, start trying to do drag offs.
When drag off, go kill Porygon.
Yeah. But
Well, the problem is that I have
the
to
Cleffa inactive is kind of
Well, yeah, then you're just giving me free eats.
yeah.
At some point, one of us is gonna have to come in.
Trying to
10 start file.
it's good.
I'm glad that both of us are having a good Eek experience here.
Yes. It'd be rather tilting.
7, drop for turn.
Are you shamaning now?
Oh, yeah.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm honest. Honest Dave.
And is that the same hurricane point?
Different. So it's well, it's the same, different cost, same.
Okay.
4 times 30. Yours is better though because you can DCE.
Yeah, mine's technically 3 attaches.
No, your general idea towards Machamp is just a better deck than what I have, but I like using Porygon and I like some of the. I just like the tech.
I think Porygon's good. Justin writes it in a couple of decks.
It's a different take on things.
Yeah.
One question I have. You already have a berry, so it's not like you can. What's the other Machamp do?
50,
Iron Fist.
flip a coin
Spread.
on, nope, it's 50 flat, flip a coin. If heads, deals 10 more damage for each damage Pokemon you have. And then I can look at the top 4, put them back in anywhere.
Yeah.
That's for each.
Yep.
No, we're at 7 right now, Pete.
Everybody register for modern.
I came back from getting food.
How many we have?
6.
With Pete.
With Pete is 6. With Pete is 6. Put Pete on the list. Get here on time. We have people that need to get out of here. We're gonna clear the line for today because no one's playing. But listen up.
Terrifying.
Wouldn't have any abilities.
You guys are
Lucky.
I know.
Or unlucky, rather.
I know. Or something.
Unlucky for me, lucky for you. That was kind of a huge flip.
It was. I mean, you didn't have to.
I probably should have eked, but I mean, if I got tailed anyway, then it's whatever.
I was trying to dig for that for a while, by the way. I was
I'm
like,
not surprised.
not hitting it. Because like as soon as I saw it come down, I'm like, oh yeah. And like when I dropped this, when I filled bench, I was like,
It does 10 damage.
but you can just pull it in twice. It's not like
It
Metal
does.
energy would prevent the damage.
It should go through metal.
It's not. They're repairing.
There's
They're repairing.
like,
Or metal is damage from attacks only.
yeah,
right?
because it's an ability, and also one of them has an incorrect translation on it that is eroded. It says it applies weakness and resistance. It does not.
Oh yeah, that's the.
Yeah, so it doesn't do weakness and resistance. It's effectively placing damage.
Okay.
cards in hand.
I will
7.
put a metal energy on you.
Yep.
And I will bench an Able buff. Pokemon Power Gaze Fortress.
Yep. What are you debating?
Pokemon Power Step In.
Yep.
Copycat?
Yeah.
You don't run Shaman. I'm almost certain.
I will attempt to slam here. Slam is good, and well, it's 0
Players.
40.
I have Ethan, Soraya, Sam, and Bill. Is anyone playing that I did not name?
Town volunteers. Or rather,
Alright, thanks for
with
your
metal.
patience. We are starting now.
Let me think, King. Let me think.
Can I read this?
Yep.
It's what, just draw up to 3? And Hypnotic Ray, which is pretty solid.
Sorry, this is a hard.
It's okay. These are some big turns, I think. Right in the middle here.
Yeah, like who can get the first kill? It's going to be a big deal, I think.
Alright, I'll do rapid spin. Yeah, 30.
How can I get down to no cards in hand so I can use backup, he's thinking?
Not quite. It's more like what I want to do.
Are you playing arithmetic today? Pete, is this your backpack? I'm just moving it over.
So it's.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because
Yeah, sorry, yeah.
okay. And then you're locked into the program.
Take 7 cards and draw. Yeah, whatever. Take 7 out. 6.
Judge, slow play.
Sorry.
Finish.
Okay.
ER your DCE.
Okay.
Eek.
Pokemon Power Step In, or sorry, Gaze first.
Okay. I just didn't see you discarded earlier.
The ER was discarded from a comp.
You're fine. Not good draws.
This is the guy with Fern on board.
Slam.
Yeah, I'm less worried about that.
For 7. Yep.
Oh, doesn't need it.
Okay.
I did a lot of thinking, and you have that in you. Actually, should not. I don't think that was the right play in retrospect.
Oregon 2. Dude.
Sorry. Makes you feel better. It's probably not the best use of an item finder I had anyway.
Cast 3 draws.
Very nice.
Yeah, dude.
I'm gonna attach potion energy to the Dragonite. We'll flip for Metallic Ring on the Pollen Center. So, Snorlax is confused. Pokemon Power Gaze the Fortress. I will Pokemon Power Step in with the Dragonite.
I'm gonna dance in the pale moonlight.
And then I will attempt to slam.
Who's going up?
Good.
You go for it?
Okay.
I mean, I have 1 attack on him, so kind of feels like I am.
Might win you the game.
I mean, that's a holiest of rolls, but yeah, might. All right, shall we?
4 tits. 2. So 60?
Yep, 60 berry pop.
Flip for the Dark Wind.
Straight down the middle moment.
It's in Gaze. I will step in. Okay. And I will attempt to slam. Flip for the damage.
He's the perfect guy to return.
No damage.
20.
He hates anything that has to
They go from
Hold away, come on. Not what I needed. Not what I needed. Okay. I'm glad I did that even just to shuffle.
I mean, that would have been wild if you were like, well, that's what I needed.
Everything at the bottom. Holy moly, everything at the bottom. Oh, don't tell me that.
Surprising.
No, I'm getting a warp, but like. Okay, got a little rough, but that's fine.
I always like the Mardu version the most. Probably stores my
I'll flip for the Roll Berry. And I'll attack this guy.
That berry was pretty crazy because now you're at 100. The math for that is
The exact same.
the exact same.
I think it was just.
Berry working
It was just red white
overtime.
energy that he was about to version 3 the voice. Same turn. I'm like, oh wow, that's gross. That should not be a thing. And interactive. Don't you know?
Attack for 30.
Yeah, it's like my favorite.
Already did this attach for right now.
Yep.
Well,
So it can't work out. Porygon 2 for 40. Pouring him up.
And he's active.
He is active.
Draw for turn. Get him out of there.
Try for the Pollen Center. Rather, do that. And I'll Thunder Smash.
It's a cyclone though, right?
Try for Pollen, or Punish has to take it on. Alright, try for Power Center.
One heads.
So that's 30?
Yep.
50 marks.
These are brutal numbers. The math is not great.
After Dave.
Half decent draw. Anything to thin this deck at this point?
Okay, you can start prize taking.
I've like got such.
You're telling me.
Cards in hand.
Yeah, I know. I had it.
Six.
Cool. I'm not worried about board.
He's worried about the cleftle.
A little.
Interesting.
Well, I can't target Giovanni's Machamp with the 20. I have to do Hurricane Punch if I want to target the active. So,
I mean, we're just playing RNG the game right now.
yeah, Strength Charm. Other one.
Sleep and Confusion don't stack, I don't think.
Correct. Whatever's the more recent one.
Alright,
I
I
think
will.
I'm just going to knock out the Buffalo with the energy.
Sure.
Yeah.
That is 70, but
Bad price.
I think you have 90, right?
Like, I know what my
Yeah,
other
but I
prizes
have
are,
one
and I
also
needed
though,
not
so-
that
Oh,
many.
that's true.
Draw for turn.
I'll show you this. That's my turn.
Oh, sorry, String.
Yep.
You could choose any number. And see if when it enters, it explores X times. So whatever number you choose there, it's going to explore. Yep. But you have to pay that mana.
Man, that Goldberry was really
Huge.
rough for the math, huh?
Huge.
The more I'm thinking about it.
No, like,
Like 50 damage work and you still need 3 heads.
yeah.
That's...
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I mean, you also have a heat, like, you have way more HP than me. Not a bad thing at all.
100 versus 120? Oh, it's still
I
need
think
4
it's pretty
flips.
significant.
In other words, you leaking over there? It's made out of solid metal. Doesn't make much sense.
Oh, before I forget, I have your binoculars in my car. Like,
Oh,
give them
yeah.
back.
Very cool.
They work, they're in great condition. I just, you know, I'm moving. And I need to
Yeah, they're a bit big for.
be clear of things.
Attach there.
No sleep for you, but 30 damage.
This is hard.
This one, if it was not in the
You said it
I
outright.
have to think really hard here.
You're okay. This is a weird matchup.
It's a really weird match.
Oh, right.
Positions on the scene.
But it's a fun one.
It is fun.
I'm enjoying our match.
Me too.
I hope when you're commentating it later, you enjoy it again.
I probably will yell at myself for taking too long on the turn. Like, and the pilot is hemorrhaging.
You missed it. When I was in Barnes & Noble, there was some kind of training program going on. There were 8 service dogs walking around Barnes & Noble, and most of them were hanging out in the cafe area where I was just sitting reading.
Nice.
And I'm just like, I love this, and I hate it because I can't pet any of them.
They're doing their job. They're working.
My friend.
But there were so many of them. I was surrounded.
Is that a 1 or a...
It's a 1.
Okay, so that's 60?
Yep.
It's each benched. Each
Oh,
total.
dude.
If heads, play damage counter. Each of the opponent's benched. Okay.
What'd you do last turn? Sorry.
I attached an energy here, and I think I passed. Or I didn't pass, I attacked. But the only thing active on board I changed was I attached here.
Okay. So...
He's about to get a prize that matters.
For a...
I guess I'll put the damage.
Tuck 2. Deck beat. Strong arms to hung my friends with dumb deck. 4 arms.
That should do the job. That's enough.
DCs.
More than enough for him.
More than enough, please stop.
Please put 2 of them away. I'm behind your back.
Your traps are freaking me out.
Get 2 shots at a special condition. Just 1. So I'll roll over. No sleep. So just 30 more damage.
Nice.
Stack this. Chop.
Nice dog.
Porygon.
Kill the Porygon.
Big price.
Draw for turn.
At least I think so.
At least you think so.
Sorry, I just want to read Focus Band real quick. So what goes first?
I get to choose Fortitude first.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah. According to the Jay Kwasinski blog, he's like, don't forget to use Fortitude first.
Yeah, that's fair.
So I assume it's a choice.
I accept his ruling.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's see. What's in the box?
Benches are good. So you're use Aqua Trick, which does 40.
I think 4 tails here would be good for me.
I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous about that. Like, if that happens, I might scoop. It's a warp.
Okay. It would be super cool.
Would it?
Your turn.
Do you know how nervous I am for this? Even though, like, statistically I shouldn't be. He's not even looking at the board, he's just looking at his hand.
I have a more modern printing of a card in my hand.
Okay,
So that's knockout?
Yeah.
I literally been doing like short searching last night.
Okay.
He's choking.
Bear with me here. I'm not done yet. Energy magnet.
Very, very hard to be done. Yes, it's very hard for that deck.
Sorry, TV. You're good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's everything I can get anyway. Yep.
Okay.
But I just almost stack respawn cards.
So 2 fighting, Machamp stack.
Price the man when you put in right here. Yep. And that's my turn.
Sweaty game.
So just 30 damage.
So
You played that warp last turn?
yeah.
So I'll start with the return.
See great over your stats. The other one's clear. It's clearly better. Great over your face. I, for some reason.
Step in.
So, if I ER a fighting off of Giovanni's Machamp, any energy is enough. And you've been pretty consistently playing an energy per turn, even though they've been colorless a little bit. If you hit a Cyclone, they've got the second baby. If you hit a Warp, that's super good, because the only way you can be able to power up is by retreating another Giovanni Machamp. Oh, right, okay. I keep forgetting he's all the way up to the side.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
Bring him in. Homie's close.
But it also slows down that Machamp becoming Machamp.
Did you get rid of?
The fighting. Cliff of the bench.
Drop.
Once a year.
Very often,
Feeling good in the schnud.
Do 20 to 9.
Attach fighting. Drop here. And here.
Then, actually, I guess I'd have to put something out first.
this is a command.
Hurricane punch. Count punch space.
Heads that have damage so
This deck has such a strange matchup against Rose can't win against even if I don't have the combo, I still sacrifice the start.
How'd that go?
Does that confuse us?
Well, you just they have answers. Take it out.
You're a race car.
That's basically portable protection steps.
Like Porygon and a focus band.
Yeah, and I attached an energy.
That's literally what I'm trying to like this out. That's what's going to happen most show. I'm imagining you're going to be able to work
The one without focus band.
I just wanted to run around and my 4-year-old favorite all of my favorite sides.
He's gonna mega kick in chat. It's actually funny.
Yeah, mega kick for nothing.
Return.
I really thought you'd stick around in the end.
Well, that's because I've been waiting to try to figure out how to sequence this based on what I draw. So,
Phone keeps buzzing. Oh, it's the notification that Jesse's live. Yeah.
Do you mind if I sequence the shuffling of this with the trader to grab that Porygon too? Do you not want me to?
No, he does mind. That's fine.
Right.
So you're effectively discarding trader, and instead of town being in the Porygon 2, you're town being in the Machamp.
Right.
Yep. I was really hoping you didn't have that.
Have that specific sequence of things?
Yeah. Like actually.
That is what you were worried about? Okay.
Like we've said, it's an odd game.
It's a super weird game.
You want to like hold it in.
And then I will attach warp here.
Okay.
I shuffled that just now, right?
I don't know. If you want to,
I feel like I did.
are you going to be drawing anything?
I'm gonna use backup.
Okay, then shuffle first, just to be sure.
Just to be sure. I'm almost positive. No, I did.
That's
Sorry.
It's like no problem.
It's one of those like, did I save the game? Let's save the game again.
Yep. There's no hurt in your shuffle because there was no stacking or anything.
Feels good.
Draw your one.
Back up for one. All right.
You need 3.
Yeah. 1.
Okay.
So that's 30.
That's
actually okay.
really, that's really good for you. You prefer that over the.
You know what would be better?
Draw.
If it was inversed, it would have been just better.
Choke.
Yep.
DCE.
Yep.
Dude. Interesting.
Yep.
I'm gonna leave that out. I can't attach this turn.
And you want to remember that you forwarded?
And I want to remember that I forwarded. Because I'm about to discard it. I'm going to item finder discarding that energy and one other card to Gust of Wind Porygon.
Okay.
And the energy for Gust of Wind Porygon.
I'm gonna take it, Chad. Gonna take it from me, my only son. You know, it was also too bad, and the reason why I backed up for one.
Yeah.
I run 2 vending ones in this stupid thing. I haven't seen them.
I've seen mine quite a few times. It's been frustrating, actually. Because I don't want it. I don't care. Take it.
Takes it. I'm running out of bench, man. How are you doing? Return.
Red going first is like, bring the junior finder.
It's the one that has
That's dead.
Huge knockout.
That's a 120 dead.
Sickening. Perfect.
I don't like that. I don't like what you just said.
So, which way do I want to do this? Actually, damn.
It's a single copy here. It is there.
Me oh my.
I can't explain. Just might be my
I've already gone through the rest of the box.
It's not
The white card.
Yeah, it's
One white chip and then it's got destroying champion.
You have a 6/6 for 6.
One destruction.
Can I see your bin?
Actually, I'm gonna go for not gonna flip them.
Draw for turn. And check. Also strength from discards.
Yeah, sorry.
The champ. The champ versus the champ.
It's just been punchyourfriends.deck for a while here.
Yeah.
2 sweaty dudes going at
We
it.
are 2 sweaty dudes in loincloths, hugging all of our friends with all 4 arms.
Figure out whose belt is real.
Obviously, I was wrong.
Oh, that's good. Figure out whose belt is real.
I found these in there.
Bin check on myself.
Rizad with the claw and she was
Give me a big draw, dude.
Give you a big draw?
Yeah.
That's a historic.
He's only got the 2.
Only those 2?
Only those 2. No berry.
These are one of the.
2 berries, 2 strength charms, and boom.
Alright, let's do.
I'll use colors. No. I just
Again,
came
sorry.
across them while I was looking for other cards, and I like with
I'm just gonna get down to some of the most degenerate turns here, so let's just do Finder for energy removal on the DCE.
That's 4, right? I'm assuming you
I
counted.
counted, yeah, it's 4 in the bin. So that you don't have to go through your deck being like, it's a prize.
I know what that price is.
Holy hell, dude.
That's sick, dude.
That's so bad. Oh my god. Wow.
He rolled 4 ones.
Ooh.
That just means I don't feel bad when I lose, right?
Yeah, that's
It's like,
pretty much.
it's so impressive that, you know.
No, I can't. 1 clue, 1 green. So a clue.
Alright, I'll attack for 30.
So this game, we saw 0 damage when it definitely mattered. We saw 120 when it definitely didn't matter. Okay. We saw all sorts of fun things. We made friends along the way.
Actually, I'm warping to Cleffa to Eek, so I'm just gonna.
Sure. My turn?
Yeah.
Draw.
Fresh 7.
Check. How many warp you got?
Yeah, there's definitely.
Well, there's only 1 on board, so.
Draw 2 cards. That's in foundation.
Computer search for oak.
That was what? Machamp and a Gust. Wow.
But yeah, there's a lot of good cards in that.
That's where Octa's come back in.
I actually, to be honest, really liked all of this
That was actually seems like a really bad.
Comping for Oak.
Oh, I'll respond. I'll tap these 2 clues.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you there.
7. I should have deck checked for comp to see where the hell the choke is.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Instead of having making less money. So these are the cards.
Interesting.
I don't think they're worth much more.
Alright. Roll on Cleffa. Got him. As long as it's not all 1s again, this should be fine.
Balancing between.
Dude, that is actually so bad. This deck might not ever see the light again.
Fan club?
Oh. This is a spirit bomb of luck that Jake was saving up after the last, like, month and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah, what are the odds of 8 tails in a row?
100%.
So true, bestie.
8 tails in a row.
Alright, fan club for Machamp.
Why ask how high you can fly when you can simply fly? That's tilting.
Yeah.
How much damage does it do in total? If it it's 120.
Or it can do 0 twice.
That's true. It could also.
On back-to-back
I
turns.
think what's crazy is that you got the heads on the baby flip.
Don't give me that. Don't give me the but you got heads on the baby flip.
Oh, I said that's what's crazy. Fighting.
Can someone get a graphic up of Cleffa dodging Machamp? Just bobbing and weaving. Looking very panicked in the process. Is there a berry on that thing? Okay. You gonna smack me for whatever? Or dragon the Machop.
I have to drag it.
Okay. Alright, and that's 20.
That's 20.
Alright, drop return. Roll for your strength charm around the done. Yes.
Yeah, that's. I have a.
How many finders do you have?
I'm sure you have a game like
One.
No.
But there's also a focus band on it, and at this point I need to act like I can hit a favorable roll. Right?
Blue, white, fast play. No, all will be one. No, all will be one.
Let's retreat, but I think I'm going to want to discard the warp.
Okay.
Yeah, those are those. Yeah.
So attach a fighting,
Yep.
and then discard
And then use the warp to discard.
Is this the one that always has a minus 4 damage?
It's gonna be track one draw. I don't know.
Let's break an energy stack.
A bunch of names like super combo draw.
So that's 20 for the knockout.
Okay.
And I need to check this again.
Yes, hold on.
Bit of a speaker, I would say.
Yeah.
90.
Every creature that attacks me or whoever, that's -1.
But I had the entire Pile Plume line in my opening hand, so I was like, I guess I need left.
Yeah, fighting strong.
Yep.
That worked out pretty well.
I was about to get left on, but I was
Look
like,
at me and look at you.
grab Snorlax.
Yeah, that turned out pretty good. With against a free
Wasn't sure how many you ran. I have a resort in hand, by the way.
The
So
last,
I chose not to use it because I need this to go my way.
I was like, all right.
You
I guess
get-
it's just
I get
the
dragged
price,
in
so I
regardless
just
of
gave
when the
up
damage pool happens,
looking
right?
for it, and then just hopped
It happens when
crazy.
because focus band doesn't care if you're active or not, right?
No, it's just when you would be knocked out, but you pull it in and then you knock out.
Then it doesn't matter.
Barely,
Right.
but
As long as it says if you would be knocked out, yeah.
Alright, so I just need a head
yeah, I'm
or we can
saying
stop the game.
against the two fighting decks. The fighting deck mirror. Okay,
game.
now they're not.
That was terrible.
There's the one CPU in
Dude,
that.
I couldn't find these guys.
You bricking on the Machoke's was the only one I think.
Not only did I brick on the Machoke, I broke on Hurricane Punch twice.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
That would've-
But also I'm
if you took the Cleffa,
One
it
fighting deck.
didn't really matter. I had the other Cleffa, I had the Magby.
well, so what I should have done is I should have resorted, but I didn't want to discard this.
Yeah, that's
Like,
fair.
and I also figured, like, you know what, if he gets through
Well,
bands...
you had no others in the bin, right? Of the champs, I mean.
No, I didn't.
So then,
But I didn't want to draw through my deck either. Like, I knew what was left.
Well, how many champs?
Oh yeah.
4 through 3.
Yeah, that's
So
The fact that I could not find them for that
I would
one,
have done that.
I would
Because some
have
of them
rather
are
gotten
fun.
the band.
Did they
pop.
errata it to
And
like
then,
fire?
I wanted, I wanted to make you have
doing
the,
this and discarding a champ to get the choke.
instead of just. Oh, I see.
Wasn't
Well,
paying attention when
then
they
I'm
were
empty-handed. I don't get draw power.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm thinking of Giovanni.
Yeah.
My bad.
So what I should have done, or no, I was gonna make you go through that. I had to.
Yeah.
Mainly because. Yeah, I needed the tempo from it. If I was gonna pitch my whole hand, I was just gonna.
Giovanni's Machamp doesn't care how much HP it has, right? Even if it's got 10, it'll still proc.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So then why healing field?
why healing field?
I'm gonna go report.
Why proc it if I don't have to make it proc? That was terrible.